have the lovely, the wonderful Ayesha Iftiqhar Wilson.
Woo!
We Ayesha does some really dang cool work and has been doing some really dang cool work for quite a while. We were really lucky to first meet Ayesha as a Summit Fellow,
Oh yeah.
and now we get to just keep checking in with her and seeing what she's up to over the years, and it's been really wonderful. We've been very lucky to see all the cool stuff she's been making, and her Sparkletronics work.
Aisha is
There
a great
she
follow
is.
on social media. Aisha's always doing amazing, really cool stuff and just like making super beautiful boards, really amazing projects.
Educational work and some really beautiful and amazing dresses for
God.
various space
So
galas.
But yeah, what have you been up to lately, Aisha?
I've not been doing anything fun. So one thing I was doing 2 minutes before I joined was looking up this hoodie. Where do I find the hoodie?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I can hit you up with that hoodie. Don't
Okay,
you
cool.
worry.
I moved recently, so I just set up my workspace. I was like, I'm gonna show off my
Amazing.
workspace a little bit.
Yes,
Yes, we love to see a workspace.
Yeah. I did make also sorry, I'm all over the place because the caffeine is just hitting. I work with this nonprofit called Reinvented, which I've mentioned a few times. So they made a fortnight map where you slay a dragon to raise money for after school programs for kids, and it's called the Dragon Queen. So I made this PCB batch for them. It's like a beginner friendly soldering kit. I'm not good at camera work, but yeah, I was really excited about that. That's one cool thing I made recently. And I've never done gold plated copper before, especially on red, and I loved how it turned out, all the details. Oh, I'm showing it at the wrong camera, I think. Okay. Anywho, that's one cool thing I kind of made recently. But did everyone leave? I don't know why.
Oh, we're still here.
Oh,
we're still here. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, am I talking to myself?
We can hang out. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it with you. I was actually okay. So I've never played Fortnite because
Neither have
I'm
I.
31 years old. So I don't understand that. But my little cousin plays Fortnite, and which I find vaguely concerning, but whatever. I guess that's a thing 7-year-olds are allowed to do now. But I love this collaboration. What a fun way to get because the kids are on the Fortnite. I'm saying it as if I'm 95.
The kids are on the Fortnite.
The kids are on the Fortnite, and this is such a really what a cool collaboration to get people into soldering, into what STEM can look like, and also still playing with games. Okay, I'm coming for Thea as she is 35 and plays Fortnite.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's also cool.
We love it. It's so good.
I support being a huge nerd.
Yeah. All kinds of huge nerds.
I'd never played Fortnite, and I tried to play, and I was just disoriented. I was just spinning in a circle. But I gained points by just spinning in a circle, so you can still raise money apparently doing that. Anyway, so that was one PCB I made, but I've been let me show my space. It's not, I just moved, so I'm not fully set up. But another thing I've been kind of playing around with is just stained glass. I've been learning how to do stained glass stuff. How do I sorry, I'm not good at camera stuff, but I've been trying to make this spider web thing.
Cute.
Amazing.
It's a pretty, it has little stained glass is so pretty, and it's soldering, so if you know to solder you can pick up
transferable skills,
and we do always say that traditional crafting methods are one of the first versions of open source hardware.
It's true.
A lot of things like this, like stained glass, weaving, knitting, these are all skills that people share really openly and in really beautiful ways, where this is kind of what we try and do with hardware, where we try and make sure that folks can get involved with it and learn it in so many different ways. So stained glass is up there.
Yeah. This is a foam spider I'd made and put beads on it. So the goal is to solder this spider web, have this little spider and maybe attach like a stepper motor. I was trying out the spider first. Anyway, I have like a little motor to make it go up and down.
That would
So
be so cute.
Yeah.
trying to mix electronics and glass is my new goal, which is not going great for
cool.
Ilgo. But imagine this on a PCB. That looks so cool. Anyway.
I love that. I think you should absolutely find ways to mix glass and electronics.
Yes.
Because lights and glass, and that's the whole deal. Okay, so I got 2 desks recently, and I got it from Bench Depot, which I hadn't heard of before, but they're like on the affordable side for like good benches. So this is kind of my crafting table. So I have my little like crafting shelf, and then like all my crafting things. Mostly soldering glass now because that's like my hyperfixation of the month. So just all the soldering equipment. Soldering, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just talking about glass now. I have this is my soldering iron for the glass because it's like it goes much higher in temperature and it's a much wider tip. Also used for soldering big wires. I learned. So more my soldering setup. This is 3D printed, just like the glass holder, which is kind of cool. Sorry, I'm just stop if you see anything that I should talk about.
I mean, we want to see it all. We want to hear about it all, So whatever you're excited about, we're excited about.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. And then I have my electronics bench like kind of next to it. Sorry if I'm okay. So I like my Hako. I have a pencil for like travel soldering, but Hako is something that I've had for a while. I really like this soldering. One soldering tip I learned recently because I did a maker residency, and I wish I had I had the soldering kit, but I found that mounting putty is like a good way to solder for beginners. I don't know that, so that's like my new.
Yeah, that's a great tip.
So it just like holds components really well. You just stick it in and you can solder things. So that's kind of cool. So I have my mounting putty. What else? I'll just show my little. Okay, let's go from the top. Sorry, all over the place. I have my rework station, so hot air gun. Use it a lot to like take stuff out because obviously we mess up when you're soldering. Super helpful there. It's also nice like for SMD components because you can just put a little bit of solder paste and then just heat it from the top. So that's kind of cool. This is another like random thing I found that's super helpful, which I have a microscope, but a lot of times I'm lazy to set it up. So one quick way I used to check my soldering is just a jeweler's loop because it's a nice little magnifying glass. So it's nice to just check your work. I don't know if we can see pretty well, but yeah, looks pretty well. I'm not doing a good demo, but
no, that's actually really that's such a smart.
Yeah, that's a
hack.
great tool.
It's super cheap too.
So way cheaper than a microscope.
What's that?
Way cheaper than a microscope.
Yeah, way cheaper than a microscope. Although like these USB microscopes are getting cheaper, but yeah. Right. So that's I got this recently, which I haven't used yet. I hadn't sorry. It's so I have my desoldering pump, which is just sorry, it's loud. My regular desoldering pump.
Oh yeah.
Which you hit your soldering iron, remove stuff. But I found this electronic one that heats up.
Whoa, that's cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before.
Yeah, and neither had I, and I haven't gotten to use it yet. But yeah, you heat it up and it works just like a desoldering pump. So that was neat.
That is really cool.
I am definitely gonna grab one of those. I have been doing a lot of like salvaging things, and I feel like that would be super useful.
Yeah. What else? Let's see. Lots of wires because we like colorful wires. I use a lot of silicone coated wires because I can do this. I can strip with my nails, which is nice.
Oh yeah, that's such a good tip.
I don't because can't always find my tools. So whenever I can use myself as a tool, it's great. Right. Oh, and obviously it's colorful, so and extra points for that.
We love color.
Yeah,
We're always
really. We love a colorful wire
we're
here.
pushing some colors.
Speaking of, we love colorful wires. This is Lee's awesome alligator clips, which I love. They're so pretty.
Oh, thanks.
What else? I like my peg the way I've set up my pegboard. Lots of color again, lots of flowers.
Yeah, I really
They're
like
all
the
mine.
Yes.
the number of like nice, bright, colorful tools is so fun.
Oh my god, it's such a job to find. Like I also go out of my way to find like colorful tools and stuff, and it's such a fun form of shopping.
It is. Chippy said that it's so nice and clean. It's only because I just set it up. It's not gonna remain this way for long. I know that.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why I'm not showing you my workbench right now because it is.
There's some stuff on there.
There's some stuff on there.
A few items, one or two.
I'm sure it's all cool stuff because you always work on cool things.
It's
Purple X-Acto knife because why not? My screwdriver is pink. What else? Oh, these are probably my favorite safety glasses if anyone's looking for safety glasses that look cute.
Oh yeah,
goggles.
Yeah, tell us more.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Like they don't fog easily and they're not very scratchy, so that's pretty nice. And they come in fun colors and shapes. So, and they go over your glasses if you wear glasses.
Oh yeah.
So definitely recommend. Great for like electronic soldering and like stained glass or anything else that you might do. What else?
Yeah, finding a nice, cute pair of protective eyewear, not the easiest either.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, whoops. Sorry. Okay. I got these recently because I started working from home. So I needed a lab setup. So I upgraded my power supply. I used to have like a regular Amazon power supply for a long time. So this one's pretty nice. It has 3 channels. It goes up to like 30 volt, 3 amp, which for like higher voltage higher power electronics, it's pretty nice because you can also put things in parallel, get more current out of it, more voltage. So that's kind of cool. I have a load which I recently needed. I don't know if a lot of people here have worked with loads, but they're nice to test power supplies. So if you design a power supply and if you want to measure if your current is, your traces are designed for the right current and they don't heat up, good way to test it. Also good way to test batteries safely. So you can check if your battery is designed correctly, your BMS is designed correctly, and it has over voltage, over current protection. So that's kind of cool. And then I have my oscilloscope, probably something I use the most. It's pretty cool. It's 4-channel. It has a logic analyzer as well. So that's nice, like for just measurement stuff. And my multimeter, which also I use a lot. And I use my pointy probes a lot, so I have these like kind of handy. That's
Um,
mostly it.
yeah,
That's
Tipper
awesome.
did say the space is so clean and nice, and I'm jelly. But as Ayesha noted, she just moved, so
Give her time to mess
give it
it
a
up.
week.
Yeah, we'll
Give
come
it a
back in
week.
a week and we'll do the second tour of
Yeah.
your workbench.
In a week, Ayesha will post on Instagram, and you'll
Yeah.
see just how clean the bench can stay.
But it'll be full of like LEDs and glitter, so it's like fun
Oh
mess.
my god, yes.
You know, all the important things: LEDs, glitter, more glitter,
Glitter.
some glitter.
All the sparkle.
Are you gearing up to go to Space Gala again this year?
I am. I don't have a project this year so far, but it always comes a week before.
I mean, there's
So
still
we'll
time.
see.
There's time. There's time, and we have seen you pull it off in just 2 days' time before.
It's true.
The
We're
chaos
watching.
is upcoming. I haven't like my goal this year is to do more robotic stuff, if just like little motor projects.
Oh,
So
great.
I want to see if I can add motors to my clothes somehow.
Yes.
That
Oh,
would be cool. We did see that beautiful Rahana's beautiful blooming dresses at the summit this year that
Yeah,
are such a cool way of adding movement and motors to clothing and e-textile work.
brings it to life.
There's some good supporting work out there that you can use for reference
Oh,
or to
yeah.
build on in an open source way.
For sure. I'll see if I can find more PCBs.
Oh yeah, we'd love to see. You always have the most beautiful PCBs.
Thank
Love to
you.
see them.
I did a maker residency in the Boulder Library,
Oh,
which
cool.
ended a few months ago. So a lot of my stuff is still there, and other stuff's packed up in a box still. So these are all my residuals. I
How
think.
was the maker residency?
Yeah, tell us more about what you did during the residency.
Yeah, for sure. So funnily, I think I learned about the residency when both of you visited for your residencies a while ago to both Colorado when I met y'all. So I started looking up maker residencies, and this is a new makerspace in Boulder, in North Boulder. So they did this for the first time, and they had 4 different studios for 3 months. So they did a textile one, they did a printmaking one, and then mine was an electronics one. And now they have a DIY one. So it's a lot of repair and stuff,
Cool.
which is cool.
That's really cool.
For the electronics one, I had all my PCBs and all my friends' PCBs up on the display in the library, which was cool to come to have people stop by and see electronics in a new way. Because most people don't think of electronics or PCBs hidden inside things. So they stopped by and looked at all these PCBs, and I had a dress that I'd made, which was with recycled PCBs that was up for display too. So they got to see like all the green, boring, square PCBs like that turn into e-waste outside, and then all these pretty PCBs inside. And then I did a class on how to design PCBs with KiCad or KiCad. I don't know how it's pronounced, but
From a very good source said it's both.
it's both.
Don't worry.
Okay. The cool CAD tool. So yeah, I taught a class on that, and no one before had designed a PCB, so they got to design a PCB which was like a little rocket shaped PCB. Actually, let me show you. So this, where's my camera? Okay, this was the PCB that we all designed together. It's like a through hole, like little red LEDs that turn into flame. So we designed that. We did a little robotics class where we just built like a little robotics kit with microbit. And it was for younger kids. And I teach, I mentor a robotics group, a first robotics group. So they helped me teach it, which was really cool to
Oh, that's
teach
amazing.
your students how to teach other people. So that was really cute to see them like teach programming and robotics to the kids. What else did we do? We did a bunch of soldering sessions. We used a lot of Carrie's Alpenglows PCB
Oh
kits.
yeah. Shout out to
Yes.
Alpenglow.
Alpenglow Mary does some really cool work.
Really amazing stuff. We'll put
Everyone loved it. So we did that. I made, I don't have it on me, but I made a little flower PCB. So this was available at all times. People could drop in and learn how to solder. It was a little flower PCB with 3 potentiometers and a RGB light in the center. So you could mix colors so people
Oh,
could learn to
cool.
solder about LEDs and color mixing and just Ohm's law. We also had a lot of Lee's magazines, so people learned about Ohm's law
Amazing.
there. Am I going over time?
Our next guest has not yet arrived, so
Okay.
let's keep it rolling.
Kick me out anytime. So we did that, and people learned how to solder. We did a bunch of other classes. We did like a paper bookmark with Chibitronics, like little sticker LEDs. Again, so that was really cool. It was just such a wide range of groups. So we had a lot of kids show up to the robotics class, but there were a lot of people who are retired who showed up for like this bookmark class and did electronics for the first time in their life. Yeah, there were other classes I kind of. Oh, we did like light up your clothes with the NeoPixels class as well, which a lot of people enjoyed. A lot of sewers who'd never worked with electronics before got to play with LEDs. So that was really cool.
That's amazing. It's really cool that you managed to make it that your residency was not only about like expanding your own work, but about getting other people involved in electronics in ways that they can utilize them. That is such an open source creator method of being like, yeah, like I could make stuff, but what if we all made things together?
Yeah. And it's so good to hear like about like the people you're mentoring also mentoring other people. Like that's amazing. That's like every time I see that, like, you know, I see like a student helping someone else, I'm like, oh, heart is so warmed.
That's the whole point.
That's amazing.
Yes. We make makers.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's so fun to be able to like help more people find confidence in working with these tools and these skill sets, because a lot of folks haven't had the opportunity to play around with things in the right way, or just like haven't had that kind of support. So being able to create space for them within your own residency is such a cute and really wonderful way to like give back to the community. That's so cool.
Do you want to talk a little bit about Sparkletronics?
Yeah. Sparkletronics is like it was supposed to be. Sorry, I haven't given it any love, so I'm a little embarrassed by it.
Oh no, it's great.
I love it. Yeah. I like making a pretty PCB, so this is one of my favorite ones. My little butterfly PCB.
Oh, yeah.
I just started making it for fun and posting it on social media, but I got a lot of educators asking if I can sell them to learn electronics and just teach electronics in a more engaging way. So that's how Sparkletronics started. It's more like working directly at the moment with educators. So someone like Reinvented or someone running a summer camp, STEM summer camp, will reach out and ask for a specific PCB that they want to teach soldering or like programming with. So that's what I end up making for them. So they can buy stuff. And a lot of times I'll give them the PCBs and they'll just buy their own electronics from DigiKey, because I'm not good at selling things I've learning. So that's kind of, it's more of an education, fun electronics and making pretty things, if I can summarize it in a line.
Yeah,
that's amazing. I love that you're also like taking the parts of the process that you enjoy and doing those parts. Like I also found like selling things can be really challenging for a lot of reasons, especially like kitting, like you're describing, like getting all the parts and like assembling them all. And you're doing the part that like you are super good at and you really enjoy, which is like designing and making these PCBs, these super beautiful PCBs. So that's amazing. I love Sparkletronics. Sparkletronics also a great follow.
Yeah, you get to see some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be putting my flower PCB on there soon, because And that's one kit I want to sell, and a lot of people have asked for it directly. So
Yeah,
We will share it as soon as it's up. We'll be sharing it.
we will be sharing.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Aisha. It's always so great to chat with you, and we will definitely be talking soon.
Bye.